What up, guys? It's your boy Taknuke, and man, I have to say I'm sorry for the recent, I should say lack of uploads, even though most of the time I just upload chaotically, and most of my shit doesn't even get viewed more than like 1,000 times. Anyway, in this video, I just wanted to quickly just break down three glitches that I have found, like I've been findings that I found on them, or things that I thought were really cool. I'll just briefly talk about them and the and what's probably gonna happen with this channel. Even though you guys don't care about me or my channel, you just want to see glitches. For that, I apologize. Anyway, yeah, on the first glitch we're going to be doing is in the Devil's Lair. It's going to be a follow-up to somewhere, because I've actually expanded on that glitch, and actually it looks like this glitch is much more like I classified it as like a dead end, and there's like nothing, but once again I found some interesting areas that I thought existed, but when I tried it out, like I was successful landing there, and I did in the end. I actually went beyond like what I thought would be the like dead end, but you'll see the problem later on. I'll talk about it when we get to it. Anyway, here I'm just doing some some flying and shit like that. Anyway, the three glitches that we're gonna be talking about is the the Devil's Lair under further under the pool, like almost to the what's his face Devil's Spire. Now we're gonna be talking about the Kabal base inside Valley of the Kings and how you can get there, and or how to get basically under Trenchway into like the normal areas. Hell, wait, I just realized with the Titan you can get all the way to Giant's Pass. Hell, you can even go beyond that. If you were to go backwards from like past the Iron Line, past the Rubicon Waste, past Rubicon, you can actually get underneath what's its face, uh Scablands, I think it's called, like with like the huge wall. Yeah, I think it's time to figure out where that smoke really came from. But that's a topic for a later video. Maybe next week? Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, and the third is just a really short one. It's gonna be just like a follow-up to something that Cloud made about like the vertical stabilizer on airplanes. Here for a second there, I could have sworn the Dreg's eyes were red. I'm like, oh my God, C was already here, but no, it was probably like the red of the armor. Anyway, yeah, the vertical stabilizer, and just clearing up a few misconceptions about hunters jumping and the vertical stabilizer itself. And anyway, this is the right here. This is the known stuff. I'm about to get melted like cheese by the ads and by the Walker, but it's all good. Um, the Walker, Paul Walker. Nah, it's too far. Anyway, as you can see, you know this stuff, right? But let's just say it gets a bit interesting later on. I was trying to do this with a Titan earlier, although the Titan might have a bit more success in terms of distance, in terms of like sharp turns, like upwards. Like all around you got the garrison, but upwards, you don't really have anything for verticality. Like with the hunter's jump, it's mainly up. It's not like forward. And in situations like you'll see right now, it's very, very useful. Anyway, the usual getting underneath the map method. But now we actually have a location. Lo and behold, it's underneath the snow, which is sort of inside the map, like where the death barrier is, but not necessarily in the what's its face, like it's even underneath snow. So now what we're gonna do, so right now I just got my super, and we're gonna go past this wall, and we're gonna fly up behind it and into this snowy area. Directly to my right, there's a wall preventing you from going in, and here, as you can see, the barrier does not affect you. So in other words, that annoying little piece of shit barrier, it's not really gonna affect you unless you want to go like too far left or right. But there's literally no reason. And here you can see it done on the other side. And as you can see, it's like a it's like a shorter like window, because my back is against the barrier and I just flew past it. I don't even know how I didn't hit my head. And yeah, you have an even greater view than the one before. There's that snowy wall, and here I'm looking at the Devil Spire. As you can see, the other like door hasn't been coated in yet. Here I'm jumping up for a while, and I just wanted to break down this image. As you can see, the door right by the vault, like the big vault door, like the small one, like the oval one, is actually gone, meaning that it might just be a visual element. It's not really a thing. However, as you can see, the walls to the side, like the one to the spire, is open. But the vault door, the two tunnels underneath, and the door to the right is actually solid, so it might actually be added in later. Anyway, that's for my findings. Oh yeah, and just one last thing. Here, what I ended up happening is there's a barrier in front of me, but I realized if I got high enough, I would technically be close to the map, and I went over it, but then I instantly hit a death barrier in front of me. And now my question is would there be a spot where the death barrier would not exist? And that I leave up to you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to break this down because one, if there ever is a new area in either the vents or the other door, you can immediately see it from this glitch, and it will be very, very helpful. And not to mention, this could have some great result if that vault door actually opened inside the Rise Fire. Anyway, onto the Kabal stuff. Here I am in Trenchway running over the signs like GTA, and yeah, and this glitch, I'm most likely sure Cloud's gonna cover it tomorrow, or parts of it, or maybe even a different method. Although at some point, or yeah, I'll just say in his latest SF bounty, it was a picture of something continues. No, something with the sea. I don't know if I forgot what the SF bounty actually says, but my spare just randomly just went Allah Akbar. But the picture itself was the tunnel like between Trenchway and the what's it says, Valley of the Kings, and I just want to show you. So just follow me exactly, and yeah, this and for a hunter, so parts like these would be much simpler. But there's gonna be like parts later on that are just ridiculous for hunters. Like it took me hours to freaking do it. To the Titan, this took me about like 30 minutes. Even then, I messed up a few times. Like for instance, right here, there's actually an invisible like rock face. I mean, not really invisible to like a few angles. And what you want to do is the only way to escape it is if you go down. And as you can see, there's a little weird like spire thing from a Halo. I don't know, probably like a cool little cameo Easter egg thing. And with a hunter, I would easily be able to go up on this metal platform here, but since Titan jumps don't really have much for like directly up, Titan Smash and the Glide is probably your best bets. So with her up, so you just want to go to this rock face, and from here we're going to go forward, and we're going to rest on a little outcropping to the rock right here because I don't have much heavy ammo. And when I was doing this about 4 weeks back, and yeah, I noticed an outcropping, and right here we're gonna jump across. With a hunter, this would be almost impossible with a sword, and with the super, it's relatively easy. Like with a Night Stalker, it's all right. With a Blade Dancer, it's a bit of work. Gunslinger, that's a bit trickier. Perhaps, maybe. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to follow across. This would be the general path of the mission, and what ends up happening is that since I'm running on the Titan, I can't land on any of the platforms because my jump is like look at this, my jump is kind of terrible. Here I kind of derp around the garrison, but I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll just go straight to the exit. With a hunter, it's a bit more trickier because your jump doesn't regenerate, and that's probably why Titans are the best for distance. I'll freely say that. Although hunters still have the advantage in height, as you'll see at the end of the video. Anyway, loading right here, and if you angle your camera just right, it looks like a really cool image. Here I'm just waiting, because you can see this is the SF bounty that Cloud did. And you know what? How about I do my own SF bounty, just in that one frame? Yeah, I might have just gave away the riddle, but it's all good. I don't think there was an answer to the riddle. I think it was Portico. Yeah, the Portico one. The best people got was video was. Yeah, I might have made it a bit too hard. I know in the alright, I'll give you guys a hint. At the very bottom of the screen, the there was one portion at the very bottom of the screen that's like the background. It was like the background of the like me looking out, and it was like like you know the air is very black, and I didn't make it black because that'd be almost impossible or basically impossible. I made it like brownish, so it goes with it. Oh, and here once again I do somehow get into an invisible rock face, and since I'm inside I can't really see it because it's logic, you know. And here I'm like, oh shit, and I realized it. But yeah, nobody really got that one. I apologize if you guys actually care about that stuff. I mean, that's like the second time I messed up. The first time is when I made it in annotations, and nobody didn't even respond with the words bounty in there. But anyway, for this one, I'll make it somewhat simple. Um, since this video is technically three different glitches, it has something to do with threes. Remember that. Or I'll do that one. I'll do that one for the raid. No, I'll do a different. I'll do that one for the raid. Anyway, but yeah, it will have something to do with threes. Nothing really too hard. And as you can see, we're going to this huge rock face, and this would be basically impossible with the hunter. Like going to this area, you would have to go around to the left side, and there's a platform at just the right distance if you're planning to use a sword. But the blade dance, you can possibly make it. It's kind of debatable, really, but you can possibly make it. And once you go low enough, though, or like at this point right here, you will hit a death barrier, probably because you're like if you're going to think that you jumped off the cliff or something. And basically, you just want to migrate to the other side. That's where the rocks are. And it looks like you're on some Marina Joy shit, because everything's starting to look all white and powdery. Anyway, then you want to go slowly closer to the exit, because I don't know if you didn't notice in the like beginning back there, but there is a like sort of like a barrier preventing you from going directly to the base, like from the side of the ship. But it's all good though. I mean, it's just a little workout. And oh crap! I just realized I cut off an important part. Actually, no. See, I just there's a part cut off where I made like a little jump to a rock like in front of me. It's like it's got like I'm sorry. I just realized that now, and the editing because like this is a voiceover, right? So I'm not a voiceover. This is like I got the footage, edited it, and now I'm like going back and talking. So that's kind of my fault there. Anyway, from here I was trying to get a good angle, but then I thought, let me just jump down. You can see the entire base. And what I want to prove is that the Kabal base doesn't really lead to the smoke area, and you can see the black garden right there behind me. Nothing really too important about this area. It's honestly pretty forgettable in the game, and it's pretty forgettable here. I'm just giving here one last time, and then I just like, I'm like, screw it, I'll just jump off. Going like, and you can see the best thing is the underground tunnel, and there's nothing there. Wah, 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 wah. And then going back to the final portion of this video. This is going to be the stabilizer, vertical stabilizer. And as you can see, Hunter jumps a little bit less than Warlock jumps normally. You can't really make it, but then I thought, wait, Cloud said you can't do it with the sword, right? Then what the hell am I doing right now? Anyway, I'll explain. Since the deactivated sword doesn't have as much forward velocity, what I can do is I can easily like it doesn't go as much forward. So with a normal sword, I would hit the thing and fly past. Here I just hit the thing, I don't fly past. And but the real thing I had a theory was if I tether fly. And drum roll please. I make it. That was a terrible drum roll. Anyway, I'm off. Sorry for the lack of uploads. Technic out.